Hey people, this is XIII and welcome back to Snow's Back, as we are back in Final Fantasy XIII. So before I move on, we have just a little bit of crystariumization to do here, because we have a boss fight coming up, and I want to be ready for it. It's not like it's actually hard or anything. This boss is easy, but the boss is really. I mean, we've had a couple hard bosses so far, but nothing, tragically bad yet. And well, I mean they're coming, but yeah. Anyway, I want to remove the doctor's code just because we're gonna be switching back over to the lightning soon, and I want to make sure because I was playing ahead for fun, and then I forgot to take off the doctor's code here, and I was like, oh man, because then it's like you can't take it off for a while, and it's just annoying. So I just wanted to take it off now.
I wanted to ask you something.
What's that?
You say you want a family. What if they were taken from you?
Well then, I'd take them back.
And what if you couldn't? What if you knew who was to blame?
Well then, there'd be trouble. Hey, are you okay? Did you get hit in the head or something? I guess we'll have to talk about this later.
Don't just stand there.
Hope, wait!
Alright, well, I love that transition, how it just goes straight into boss like that. Okay, anyway, what I want to do first is, let's start off in Synergist and Sentinel here, just so we can provoke it. And we don't have the Liberty of the Doctor's Code, so we're just going to have to tank all the damage while we wait for Hope to buff us. Actually, what I should have done is Libra'd him first. There we go. We might have to, we might still be okay. Alright, now let's go back into Steel Guard. Now, Hope has some information so he can buff us accordingly, although we really only have Protect and Shell, and I think that's like, Bar Fire, yeah. And so now I want to go to War and Peace. I mean, it's really simple. This boss is easy. I mean, he can get a little challenging if you don't have the Doctor's Code, but still, it's like, Whoosh, Mughal Subjugator. Such a weird name, too. It's like, I don't know where they think of the names of these bosses. It's crazy. Let's switch over to dual casting here. Start dual casting it up. Ravager. That's one of the, I don't know, it's such a cool paradigm. I don't know what I'm talking about. This is not commentary. What am I talking about? It's like I'm just trying to find something to say. Like I was saying last time, like sometimes you have dead moments and then it just comes back to you and you can't stop talking. Like right now I have nothing to say, but I'm actually still talking even though I have nothing to say. I just find something, my mouth forms words. I don't even have to think about it. It's just something that you learn as you record a lot. Even if you have nothing to say, you have to keep talking anyway, like that in Napalm. That reminds me of like, World War I or II, or whichever one they used it in. I can't even remember because it's been so long and I've never been into those kind of wars. That's why I don't play war games like Call of Duty and Halo and all that stuff, even though I have no problems with those games. It's like I never play them, so I don't know anything about them because I never actually pay attention, and I really should, but I don't ever pay attention because I'm too busy playing games like Final Fantasy XIII and especially Final Fantasy XII, which I've actually sunk hundreds of hours into, and I've had like over 50 playthroughs of that game, and I really want to play it again. Actually, I was playing it earlier today, and I just did King Bomb. It was so annoying because he did renew like 5 times, and I was under leveled. I was only level 29, so I had to keep healing, and I had Fran as my red mage, and she just kept healing with Kira because that's all I had. I didn't have Kiraja. Well, actually, my knight, which was Balthier, had Kiraja, Kiraga, but since his defense stat is weaker, or his magic stat is weaker than his other stats, his Kiraga does less than Fran's Kira, so it's just easier to use Fran's Kira. And now I've almost killed this boss, man. I'm gonna stop talking now because I'm starting to go crazy. Anyway, yeah, it's just whatever. I mean, we're gonna kill this thing. It's not hard. Just gotta keep attacking it, and just like that. So yeah. And we got an abominable wing. That's crazy. Crazy stuff right there.
Oh, yeah! If you need to take a break, why don't we do it over there?
Alright, let's go take a break. Oh man, this scene. I love this scene. I actually redubbed this scene, but it's really bad. It's
I'm
like
not thirsty.
far back on my channel.
Okay. Well, don't want to waste it.
Mommy? Mommy? I can't. Snow? What do you plan to do? I need to know.
I told you. Save Sarah, protect Cocoon, and have myself a big, happy family. Still, it's a long road ahead. Or maybe not so long. Whatever happens, things will work themselves out. Even if you're Lassie, you gotta keep fighting. Huh.
And what if that gets people around you involved?
What?
What happens when your actions end up ruining someone's life? What if someone dies? What then, Snow? How do you pay for what you've done?
I can't! All right? There is nothing that can make something like that right again. When someone's dead, when someone's gone, words are useless.
So that's it? People die and you just run away?
I know! It's all my fault. I don't know how to fix it. Where do you start? What do you say? All I can do is go forward. Keep fighting and surviving until I find the answers I need.
There are no answers! You're running from what you deserve!
Well, why don't you tell me what I deserve?
The same fate! Ah! Nora Estime. She was my mother. And she died because of you!
You're the one she meant. Oh!
Oh, there's just so much like that scene is so eloquent in its own way. It's so great. I love it. I mean, it just leaves you speechless. And no, I do not want to save my progress. I just saved.
We came out of crystal stasis. We didn't remember our focus or what we'd done. All we could do was wander Cocoon, looking for what we'd lost.
Let's give up. Forget our focus. We don't need it.
We don't need it? Look, if we don't figure it out and pull it off, you're gonna be a Seath.
It's just making a kid that young, Lassie. It's not right.
Yeah, it's unfair. But guess what? We grin and bear it like good Lassie, or the Falsey starts making more. Like that girl the other day. It doesn't matter what our focus is. We do it, whether we like it or not.
But
Say we call it quits. You think these people will let us go? They'll lynch us in the street. Listen, Vanille. We do what we gotta do, and get ourselves off this filthy world as fast as we can.
Fang,
You get out of here first. I'll buy you some time.
aw.
Now, don't you worry. I'll come and find you, no matter where you go.
Alright. Oh, you could have broken the elevator there. How do you know that's gonna make it work? Oh, well that's cool, that flip. That's awesome.
Wait! Fang! Fang! Please! Don't leave me!
You're not gonna end up a Seath. You boys coming or not? Your fight's right here! By the time I took care of them all, Vanille was long gone. After that, Rains and his cavalry found me. I never stopped searching for Vanille, but I couldn't find her. Her or our focus.
So, you're telling me Sarah will come back to life someday too?
Yep. We didn't do our job right. That's why it made her a lessee. We messed up. Sorry. That it?
You sure better hope so. But whether we're square, that's up to Sarah.
You sound exactly like Snow. And he didn't hit me.
Wait, he already knows this?
Wow. That's a load off. Glad I apologized.
You apologized so you'd feel better?
Guess so. How about you? Feel any better now that you hit me?
It didn't change anything.
Huh. Tell that to my jaw.
Alright, well, yeah, sorry if, like, there was a little
Felix
lag
Heights is up
there.
there.
I mean, luckily, you know, this is probably one of the last times we're
Still
actually
a
going to have to
ways
deal with the
before we get
lag.
to Hope's
Because
place.
I haven't mentioned this, but I'm actually getting a
Better
new
pick it
computer. It's already ordered. It's a really nice one.
We'll head through that
Um,
gate.
Right.
So I'm really excited to get it, but you know, one thing I'm worried about is I'm gonna have to reinstall everything, like my Dazzle and Sony Vegas and all my editing programs and like Adobe CS, like Photoshop and all that, and my tablet, like everything has to be reinstalled, and it's just it's crazy. So yeah, it's gonna take some time. I'm trying to record a lot now, so that way I have some videos to put up, like I can render them out and then put them up on a separate computer while I'm getting my new computer ready. But you know, I don't know. But anyway, we have a thing here. Should I? You know what? I'm actually gonna leave it off for here. You know why? As much as I hate to do it, because it's kind of a short episode, because I don't think we get another save point for a while, and I definitely want to keep this one under, like, if I don't stop now, it's going to go into, like, 25 minutes, and I don't want to have an episode that long. So anyway, in the next part, I'll see you then. Oh my god, there's so much lag. Yeah, I should end it now. Goodbye, everybody. Yeah, see ya.